Okay, so this first case we're going to look at, this is going to be Christman versus Draftkings. This is a wild case, so let's just dive right into it. Okay, so you can see here on the screen, this is actually case notes from the case. You can see there is a screenshot of the odds of the bet that this guy Christman took. So he, on February 10th, 2021, he saw this bet on DraftKings that they were presenting and he liked the odds. And then what he did is he reached out to, actually before he placed the bet, he reached out to customer support and confirmed with them that these are the actual odds that they are presenting. So he emailed them and they respond, yes, this is the bet that we are offering. Good luck. We hope you win. So he places the bet and he actually ends up winning the bet at the end of the game. And then from there, you can see that they mark the same bet as a loss. It wasn't the same odds that were given, but he had reached out to customer support about. So they changed something mid-game or after the fact, after he had placed his bet, allowing them to change the rules of the bet without anyone's knowledge, without him being able to change his bet or take his money out or do anything with it. And I believe his bet was for $900. He would have won $5,500 if he had won. So it's a pretty big payout, but I mean, this is a huge company, so it's not like it's gonna break their bank at all. They just changed the odds mid-bet, mid-game. So obviously he noticed this, he's not happy with it, so he reaches out to them, out to their customer support again. It's like, hey, this is not what you presented. I confirmed this with you. I have the screenshot and the documentation of this. And they say, oh yeah, there was actually another screen or something where it showed the actual correct odds and what you bet on was not actually right. So that's what they said to justify the change of the bet, the lines mid-game. And they offered to refund his original $900 bet, but he was not happy with this. And you can see at the bottom of this email here, you can see that in all caps. It's pretty funny. He's like, this does not suffice. I won my bet. Please add my winnings. He says it nicely, but also very forcefully in all caps and a lot of exclamation points. But yeah, credit to him for being somewhat polite. Actually, it gets a little bit wilder because after he emailed them that, they then, the next thing they would do naturally as a big billion-dollar corporation, they banned his account. They're just like, yeah, no, we're going to lock your account. You can't have access to any of your funds. We'll refund whatever the original bet. We'll give you like a gift card, but you're actually banned for however long. They banned him for a while. And you can see in this email, they say, oh, sorry, we know it's frustrating. You can't access your funds or your account. So basically, this is what happened in this case. He took them to court over this, and it's still ongoing. I believe I haven't found any like conclusion or settlement or anything like that. But this is just something to be aware of. If this happens to this guy, and then again, this is a class action lawsuit, so it may happen to other people or have happened to other people. And again, you have to remember with these lawsuits that not every one of these cases or instances of this happening does get taken to court. It's more rare that they do get taken to court. Because it's just such a difficult grind to get to court. You have to pay for legal fees, you have to wait time. Obviously, it takes probably over a year. There's no guarantee that you're going to win. So that's what, when I say there's no legal precedent for this kind of stuff, this is what that means. Like, they're changing the bet online, so like online betting hasn't been around, so they can just kind of change things as they go in some cases. And this guy had all the documentation. He had screenshots of everything. So like not everyone's going to have that if that does happen to you. So you need a lot of evidence. So if you are gambling online, the best thing to do is make sure especially if it's a bigger bet, take screenshots of everything, any like interaction with customer support. Do reach out to them if you don't believe a bet is accurately displayed, because this is definitely not the only instance where something says something on their app or their website and it's not accurate to what the bet actually is. So credit to this guy for documenting everything and then having enough evidence to even bring this to court.